Good afternoon and welcome to our third episode of Breakup Bites. I'm Jennifer Barkin and this is Jennifer Donison. Both of us are family mediators in the Greater Toronto area, and we hope that you will find this show very informative. Today, our subject is introducing new partners.
Yes, introducing new partners is always a big topic for people, and there's different people that will want to introduce new partners for different reasons. Sometimes people want to introduce the new partners to the children because they want them to form a bond and a connection, which is perfectly reasonable. Sometimes it's because they want to get back at their ex, so it's more of a vengeful type of reason behind it. Sometimes it's because they want their children to have a new parental figure. And these things can be very difficult because you don't want to introduce the children to a new partner for the wrong reasons. And you want to make sure you're doing it in the right way and with enough time that passes so that the children have enough time to A, grieve the relationship of mom and dad not being together, and B, to make sure that they're ready to accept someone new in their lives. And if you don't allow your children to grieve the relationship that ended between you and your new partner, sometimes automatically it'll put a bad taste in their mouth for your new partner that you're going to be introducing.
Very good points. With children, depending on their ages and stages of development, it's also important to consider those when you're introducing new people.
Mhm.
And I'll give an example. With very young children, little kids, toddlers, they develop attachments very quickly to people. So if you're introducing your new partner to your toddler, you better hope this new partner is sticking around. And if it's brand new, you don't really know that because your child will likely develop a bond with this new person. And all of a sudden, that person, poof, is gone. And it's a secondary loss.
Yeah. It could be very difficult for the child to get over that because they're still learning how it's going to be with you and a new person. And then if you're going to introduce another person, it's just more stages of loss for them. And, regardless of when you want to introduce your new partner, I think it's very important to start off in a friend zone to make sure the child gets to know the new partner without seeing you very intimate with them, putting your hands on them, holding hands. You want to make sure the child can get a little bit more comfortable without their defenses up. Again, depending on the ages and stages, of course, but you want to make sure that the child feels comfortable and it progresses in a way where everybody is in a positive mind frame.
For sure. I also think that it's really important to understand where children's minds are at with young children when their parents are separating. Their parents or the parents, the children can worry, will mommy or daddy stop loving me,
Right.
right? And you bring in a new partner so quickly, they may think, well, mommy or daddy replaced mommy or daddy, maybe they'll replace me too.
Mhm.
So I think it's really important for the original family unit to heal and to bond and to create new traditions and to be in a very good place with the new life
Mhm.
before introducing anybody into it.
I totally agree. And I think that everybody has different situations and different thoughts on this topic. There's many people who I speak to who want to introduce the children really quickly to the new partner because they feel like this is going to be their new dynamic and they want the children to benefit by this new wonderful person in their lives. And I think that it's really important for people to start pacing themselves a little more slowly because they don't want to rush it on the children, even if they feel that it's okay.
And I empathize and I understand where the parent who wants to introduce the new partner, they're excited, the world is their oyster, everything's looking brighter and shinier right now, except it's a lot for the kids to take on. Um, on the other hand, for introducing a new partner, I mean, I would want to know for sure. is this person even going to be good with my kids or treat my children well?
Sure.
But I think you don't have to introduce the kids so fast. I think you need to have these important conversations, maybe even see a therapist who deals with, blending of families, even if you're not getting married, um, on how to introduce children, to understand what the kids might be going through, to be able to talk about your parenting styles, just different things. Because if this new person is going to be a part of your life, you want to make sure that you're pretty much on the same page.
Absolutely. I want to actually touch on blending families. Maybe in our next show, we
Mhm.
can touch on that because I think that's so important for people to have expectations that are appropriate and to feel that they could really think about very important things before they do decide to blend for them and their children for it to work. So maybe that'll be something that we talk about next.
Yeah, I think it's a very important topic,
Okay.
especially since if you look at stats, um, the failure rate for second marriages is even higher than the failure rate for first marriages. And a lot has to do with these dynamics.
Absolutely. Okay, so tune in next episode for that. Thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you soon.